Here at softwareauthority.org, we are absolutely obsessed with finding the sharpest ideas to help you win. And today, we are tackling the one massive question that is on every single creator's mind. Okay, let's just dive right into it, because this is the big fear, right? It's that anxiety every blogger, every SEO, every single content creator is wrestling with. You're using these incredible new AI tools. You're speeding up your workflow, but you've got that little voice in the back of your head saying, is Google watching? And am I about to get slammed for this? So yeah, let's unpack this feeling. This fear is totally real. It's this idea that all your hard work, all the amazing content you're pumping out with a little help from AI could just vanish, buried so deep in the search results that it might as well not exist. Well, I'm here to just clear the air right now. The answer is a big fat no. Google is not on some crusade against AI-assisted content. That whole fear, it's really just based on a huge misunderstanding of what Google actually gives a darn about. So let's pivot away from the myths and get straight to the truth. To really get this, we have to stop asking what Google is against and start asking what Google is for. And it all boils down to one simple idea: quality over origin. Look, Google's entire system, especially with big updates, like its helpful content system, is built to reward one thing above everything else: value. Does your article, your post, your page actually help the person reading it? If the answer is yes, Google honestly doesn't care if a human wrote it, if an AI wrote it, or if you and an AI wrote it together. And hey, don't just take my word for it. This isn't speculation. This is word for word straight from the horse's mouth, Google's own Search Essentials Guide. They are telling us loud and clear that AI is perfectly fine as long as the final product is actually helpful to people. And this is how they measure helpful. EAT is basically their gold standard. It's the ultimate checklist. Does your content show real firsthand experience? Does it prove expertise? Does it have authority in its field? And maybe most important of all, can a reader trust it? Every piece of content, no matter how it was made, needs to be aiming for this. And this chart just brilliantly shows why that human element is so powerful. A report from Search Engine Journal found that content that mixes AI with real human insight, we're talking original data, expert quotes, real stories, it ranks an incredible 35% better than stuff that's just pure AI text. That's EEAT in action right there. So now that we know what Google loves, we've got to talk about what it absolutely hates. The real enemy here isn't the AI tool itself. It's the low-effort, mass-produced junk that offers zero real value to anybody. There's a world of difference between using AI as a smart assistant to help you write better and faster and using it to just churn out thousands of generic, soulless articles. That second thing, that's spam. And that's exactly what Google's spam brain system is designed to hunt down and destroy. And if you want to see a real-world example of this going wrong, just look at the CNET cautionary tale from 2023. They used AI for a bunch of finance articles, but they didn't have enough human oversight. Well, readers started finding factual errors, CNET had to go back and issue a ton of corrections, and guess what happened? A lot of those pages just plummeted in the rankings. So the lesson here is absolutely crucial. The problem wasn't the AI. The problem was the unverified, low-quality, generic content it was allowed to publish. Google penalized the lack of quality, not the tool that was used. Okay, enough about the problem. Let's talk about the solution. This is where we get to build your new, smarter workflow. This is how you get the best of both worlds, all the speed of AI combined with the quality and trust of real human insight. And hey, real quick, if you're getting some good stuff out of this playbook, it would be awesome if you could take just a second to hit that like button. It really helps us out. And make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the next explainer we put out. So this slide really lays it all out. You've got two paths. On one side, you have the AI-only stuff, which, let's be honest, is often pretty surface level, kind of repetitive, and hard to trust. But on the other side, you have this beautiful collaboration where AI gives you the speed and the structure, but you, the human, provide the deep insights, the originality, and the authenticity that actually builds real trust. So how do you actually do it? Well, here is a super simple 4-step process. We call it the EEAT injection. You take that first draft from your AI and you inject it with human value. Step 1, add your personal experiences, little anecdotes. Step 2, add real expertise with cited research. Step 3, add authority with links to other credible sources. And step 4, add trust with clear author bios. This is how you turn a good draft into great, high-ranking content. And to really push it over the top, you want to combine that method with these SEO best practices. Be transparent with your audience. Always, always focus on what the user is actually searching for. Use structured data to help Google figure out what your page is about. Keep your posts fresh and updated, and always try to include at least one unique stat or a personal story that nobody else has. All right, let's bring it all together. Let's wrap this up. The real winning strategy here isn't about choosing AI or a human. It's about combining the absolute best of both worlds. So if you only remember a few things from this explainer, make it these. First, quality and usefulness will always win. Always. Second, you have to inject your content with that human EEAT. Third, think of AI as your co-pilot. It's there to help, but you're still flying the plane. And finally, be transparent. It builds trust with your readers and with Google. So let's just completely reframe this whole debate. It was never really AI versus human. The real question, the one we should all be asking, is how can we combine their strengths to create content that is absolutely unbeatable? So, if you're ready to stop worrying and actually start creating that kind of unbeatable content, we've got your back. We dropped a link in the description to the best tool we've found that's literally designed to help you put this exact human plus AI playbook into action. Go ahead and click that link to check it out. And hey, we really want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and let us know. How are you going to use this strategy to level up your own content? What's the first thing you're planning to try? And one last time, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more explainers just like this one from all of us here at softwareauthority.org. Thanks so much for watching.